All right, I don't know what happened to my camera, but it was like purplish, pinkish or something, as if my phone had fell. And I don't think my phone has hit the floor not one time. Like, not one time. So I'm basically in the store and I'm just like, it was basically a manager because I'm trying to think and I don't want to make a mistake. So, because one guy is a manager and the other guy is not a manager. So in the first manager, the guy, I'm basically, by the time I'm done, we're arguing about the drink being a tall, a grande, and a venti. Okay, now we're arguing about a tall, a grande, and a venti. We're also arguing about my drink, which was, by the time I was done, I paid a total of like, I know he asked me, I think for $8.50, 8.50, 8.50, 8.60. I'm sorry, my nose is running. I was at 8.60 because it's the muffin's fault, okay? Because I keep eating the muffin right now, but it's a healthy muffin, so I'm not complaining. Like, if you want to eat it, if you want to gain weight, that's what I be talking about. Make it worth it. Get something that's mad good. Like, come on, a muffin, a pumpkin muffin. Pumpkin is a vegetable or a fruit, It's healthy. A little cream cheese, fine, sweet, great. It's a pumpkin muffin, and then pumpkin seeds. Come on, man, it's good. Leave me alone. So it's like, make your fat count. It gotta be important. It gotta be worth it. Okay, healthy and mad good. Okay, so yeah, we're arguing about 8.50, and I'm like, wait, why would you charge? How could you charge me 8 and some change or whatever? And of course the cream cheese or whatever. But I'm like, how can you charge me $8.50? And then I'm getting a large, it's like a child. It's like the cup is this big. The cup is this big and you're giving me this much. The cup is this. If this is the cup on this side and this is the cup on this side, I'm getting this much, okay, of the drink. That's crazy. The cup is this big. And by the time I'm done, I'm like this. All you can see is this. That's with no foam. And I'm like, no, mister. I understand it's a toll. I understand that you don't want to give me a venti after I ask. I understand that. Fine, no problem. Great. I understood it, I ain't want to argue. I ain't even asked for a venti. I ain't asked for no discounts. All I asked for was no foam. Like, no foam, because you have to have the milk. I mean, it's like, if you really think about it, latte is with milk. So I'm just trying to justify and register foam. I want no foam. Why? Because foam is a frothy froth that sits on the top of the cup for no reason. And you ever had foamy lip? Like, you ever had the foam at the lip? Like, this is not milk. Okay, it's foam. So it's like, it's a contradiction. It's a contradiction. It's not, it's just, to me, it's not right. I don't want the foam. And if I'm going to have something white on the drink, that's when I'm like, okay, we could do whipped cream. Because it's altering or changing the flavor. Foam is foam. Okay? Whipped cream is whipped cream. Whipped cream, whipped cream, white cream. It's sweet. Okay? It's not like a milk. It can be a milk, and if I wanted my drink to be a little bit sweeter, I would add it as such. Okay, it's like it's vitamin D. It is technically vitamin D % milk. Okay, D milk. So basically, because they have soy type milk, they have 2%, 1%. Soy milk is no percent. Then you have D, which is 4%. So basically, 4%, which is a full milk, full. But nobody's that technical. I'm not even that technical. The point I'm trying to make is whipped cream, especially when it's vanilla. It's vanilla cream. Whatever. What I'm saying now, we're up to just no foam. I wouldn't even care if he had whipped cream or not. By the time I was done, I don't even think I had whipped cream. Like, I didn't even get whipped cream because I was just trying to understand the flavor of why it was so much milk. So I get the milk, And then I'm like, no, I get the drink. I'm trying to drink it. After we figure out the foam, I didn't even. It was up there. Like once we was done, like we had about this much. We had like we was here. If it was supposed to be a grande, and then the next cup was a grande, and it was all the way to the top. Like it was basically to the top. When I asked him for, I even asked him for classic. I think I asked him for 6 at first, and then I asked him for 2 more classic because the drink was just like. I couldn't get any flavor past the milk. So then I had the sugar. They gave me the 8. We figured out 8 classic still. I tried 6. I knew it wasn't 7 because it was still milky. Once it got to 8 and it still tasted the same, but really it was like me like this. It was like I was pulling teeth. It was like I was pulling teeth. Like, So then basically, we basically get to where we at? We basically get to no foam. We get to 8 classic. We got a problem with the strength. So now I'm like, okay, something is wrong. Like, I'm trying to get the flavor. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I drink the drink again. I'm trying to drink it again. I'm trying to drink it. I'm like, it's not horrible. It's just, it's like it's hard to walk away. It's so hard to walk away. I'm trying to walk away. And I just can't nail it. It's not punching. It's not punching. So then I'm basically like, okay, how much is a shot? Because he's like, it comes with 2 shots. When I tell y'all that they basically, but I know I asked at least one time if they can just don't even put the milk. I could put it in myself, and then it's like, that's another thing. When I asked, they don't want to give me nothing. They just like, no, I want to do it. Like, it's like I want to do it type of thing. And then basically we get to where we at? I was like, okay, how much is a shot? He's like $1. So I'm like, okay, can I get a shot of the coffee? He charged me $1. I'm mad basically now about my points, because I want points and I can't get no points for that. So then we got to him trying to pour the coffee in the cup. No. He wanted to, and I was just like, no. If you could just give it to me on the side, that would be great. Because then I can just add as I need it. Then somehow, some way, it's like my flavor of my coffee was no longer hot. It was like flat. It was like it wasn't mad hot. It was just hot. It wasn't hot. It was like lukewarm to a little bit of hot, but not hot cup of coffee. It's not like a hot. It was never like a punch of a hot. It was never that hot, which was not that bad because I expected for it to be like that. I expected to get burned. I expected to get scorched. I expected to get the burning tongue. I didn't get that. Normally, I would get that. If I would have put my flavoring, if I would have asked them to double steam it or whatever, it would have been a little bit more stronger. It would have been a little bit more hotter. I didn't get that. And I was okay with that. I think that's why I just was like, okay, I got the shot, poured it in a drink. And even though I wanted to get it a little bit hotter, I couldn't get it hotter. It's fine because it was not bad. So we're talking 3 for a cappuccino. We're talking 3 for it wasn't a venti. It was a grande. But I think that my grandes and my ventis are the same when it comes to sugar. It would just be the grande would be a little bit more stronger. And I actually added a shot because my drinks have been so plain and the bitterness is not bitter. It's just like, I don't know, but when I got the coffee for the Starbucks coffee it's not a bitter, it's a robust. So I don't know how to help y'all with the coffee thing. I really don't. I don't know how to help you. My finger is hurting like a itch or a burn or just hurts. But yes, I don't know how to help with the whole robust type of thing. It's just like when you drink a coffee and it's like it leaves a nasty aftertaste. This coffee, when you finish drinking it, it does not settle in the mouth. If that makes sense to you, that is a coffee that when you drink it, it leaves no trace. It leaves no undertone. It does not make you want anything else but maybe another cup of coffee to maybe tomorrow. that's the kind of flavoring that I like. It's tasting like 3 shots. It's tasting like, if it's a grande, it's gonna put you about, if this is the cup of a grande, you're getting about like that much with no foam. And then you're putting your syrup. Your syrup is what this here. This is the syrup that kind of fills up the top of the rim of the cup. And then one extra shot after you sip it. So I mean, I don't know how it's going to get done, if I'm going to do it that way or if I'm not going to do it that way, but that's pretty much the cup with no whipped cream and no foam. Not bad flavor. Not worth it. You know, it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. So that was Starbucks. And then just wait to get the pumpkin, because that's cream cheese type of thing. Unless you want to go home, put a little bit and toast it, and it's I think I have a pumpkin in the refrigerator. So I mean over there. I have their pumpkin. Like, I be getting 2 when I get 2, you know? I have another one. Like, I don't